Hello, welcome to Digilogue Days. This is the Artist Discovery Podcast. I'm Isabela, and today I'm here with
Ian Kelly.
Ian. How are you feeling today? How are you liking Digilogue Days?
I'm feeling great. Digilogue Days have been beautiful. Just meeting all the different type of artists and creatives and business people and just like-minded people. It's been a lot of gems being shared in all these conversations. So I've been loving it.
Absolutely. Same sentiment here.
Right.
And we're happy to have you.
Thank you. I appreciate
So,
it.
you're from Oakland, correct?
Yep, Oakland, California.
So, I don't know much about Oakland
Oh, okay.
other than West Coast hip hop.
There we go.
What can you speak to Oakland? What's important about it? Why is it important to have its presence in hip hop?
Oakland is heavy rich in culture, especially when you look at artists as like Too Short and artists like the Hieroglyphics and Souls of Mischief. They did a lot of trend setting and a lot of trailblazing early on. So there's been a lot of, when I say culture, a lot of black culture as well that comes out of Oakland. That's very strong and prevalent. And I see Oakland and like a cousin to like Detroit, Brooklyn, like those type of places. So that kind of helps kind of paint the picture of Oakland a little bit.
Okay, amazing. And I want to get a little bit into who you are as an artist. So it's a three-part question.
Okay.
Who was Ian Kelly 3 years ago? Who is Ian Kelly now? And where will Ian Kelly be in 3 years?
That's a great question. Okay. Ian Kelly 3 years ago was still trying to figure out his sound. Still was trying to figure out, I guess, my quote-unquote lane with what I was trying to do. Ian Kelly now has a complete vision with what I want to do. I know where I want to take my artistry. I can see how I want it to be presented. And Ian Kelly 3 years from now, I can see myself being a household name if everything comes put together. If all the work starts aligning, I can feel that. But I feel like the sky's the limit in 3 years.
Right, and you kind of touch on that a little bit in your song Pyramids.
Definitely.
You have the lyric, these lyrics be a pyramid.
Yeah.
And talking about climbing up.
Definitely.
How do you see yourself climbing up? What does that look like for you?
I appreciate you. You be listening. I see you. For me, it's a journey, and consistency, repetition, not giving up, not letting yourself get too down is how you build that pyramid. It's a foundation for all of us. We all started somewhere, and I know in all of our stories we've lost, but it's not really a loss. It's a lesson. So that's how you build your pyramid, by just continuing to keep going.
Right, that's amazing. And is that something that you take with in all of your music, that you try to share that message for who's listening?
Definitely. I think growth is important just as a person and just in everything you do. And with each project, I'm trying to show growth in new aspects, whether I'm showing you something I did as a kid that I grew from or something I did 5 months ago that I grew from. I like to show growth in every type of album I put out.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
And your sound, you talked a little bit about finding your sound previously. How would you describe your sound?
Nowadays, I see my sound as if the East Coast and West Coast went ahead and met in the middle and had a baby. I love the lyricists and the aspect of boom bap and the heart and soul of that when it comes to New York, but I also love G-Funk and where I'm from and the slap sound and the things that make you want to dance and move. And I found a way to now kind of mesh that right in between the middle. So I'm having a lot of fun with all the newer stuff I'm making right now.
Yeah, and I definitely get that vibe from your music.
Come on.
A lot of 90s influences for sure. Who were some of your biggest inspirations and influences, and how have they resonated with you?
I would say definitely like Kendrick, Tupac, Biggie, Andre 3000, 50 Cent, Lil Wayne. All these artists painted pictures while also dropping like bars, and they all kind of gave knowledge. So these type of artists always kind of like inspire me. I look at Eminem for the technicality of what he does. So I'm kind of a nerd with it. The list can get real long, but like those are the ones that really help shape and mold me.
Got you. And when you say when you're a nerd, when it comes to music,
Yes.
is there any way you lock in to really tap into how you're performing as an artist and delivering your highest quality of lyrics, of production, stuff like that?
It's kind of funny. I take the same type of mentality of like when I go to like the gym. When I go to the gym, everything like locks out. Like I one time had a trainer and they was like, when you come here, you can't take the world inside of here. It's kind of like the opposite with music. It's like I do got to take the world in here, but then now it's like it's me. in this space, and it's kind of like my little incubator, and that's how I'm able to kind of put out everything I want to present and like paint the stories that I want to paint.
Awesome. What are some stories currently that you're looking to paint?
Honestly, I'm working on a project where I really show my story, like my complete story up to now. I've been through a long ride, a long journey, been through a lot of different things, and I think people gravitate towards it when they start to learn about my story. So nowadays, I'm like, for this upcoming project, that's the main goal, and that's the intentionality of everything.
And when can we expect that next project? Do you know yet?
I got a list of things coming out. So I got a EP coming out soon with a producer and a DJ by the name of DJ D Sharp. He's also the East Bay or the Golden State Warriors DJ. So we got a project coming out in February. I have another EP I'm planning to release, and then hopefully get ready for album mode.
Awesome. And that will be your third EP of this year, right?
Yeah, it will be.
Do you have a favorite?
Well, actually, the third one, we're gonna drop it next year.
Next year, okay.
Next year. Do I have a favorite one though? I like the Summer Pack with Love that's out right now. I love that one just because you hear a lot of
That
in the
one's
background.
a fire one. Go listen.
Yeah, go ahead, check that one out. I like that project a lot because it's brought me a whole new audience a little bit. I danced around with different type of sounds, different type of feelings, and I think that kind of broadened the range of what people realize what I can do as an artist. So I think that's why I like that project a lot right now.
That's amazing.
Yeah, thank
And encourage everyone to go stream that,
The Summer Pack
that
with
EP.
Love.
Came out just a month ago.
Yes, ma'am.
And well, thank you.
And I
What can
appreciate
we can expect your album, your EP next?
Yes.
And where can we find you? Where can listeners go check you out?
Listeners can check me out as Ian Kelly on Apple Music, Spotify, all those PROs, as well as the DSPs, as well as you can find me on Instagram at first name Ian. You got to put the whole first name Ian on Twitter, IG, and everywhere else.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Man, thank
Enjoy
you.
Digilogue Days.
Oh yeah, we about to keep it lit.